Welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about our Rise Family Garden and what we've learned in the first 3 months. Alright, here we are at my garden. It's been 3 months since I first started this one. Here's the bottom level. I'll just show you what's going on. First, I want to start with the bottom cabinet. It has these lights. These are indicator lights for the level of the water. So they kind of match up with the level that you're at currently with the pump. It's measured by the sensor right up there. There's the pipes taking the water up. Right here is the pump to this right here. So it comes with all of this to fill it up. Lots of nice storage. So you can put all of your nutrients and seeds wherever you need to. These are extra baskets. And these are some seeds, more pH balance. This is the actual controller. It goes to the sensor right out here. And for the lights, when we first set it up, we actually had one of these, this level pulled out so that it wouldn't turn on this level of lights because we didn't have anything planted and we didn't need the lights there. So these are extra pods, and right back there is where the cord goes through. We've plugged this. This is the actual pump power. Instead of plugging it into here and letting the sensors control it, we just have it plugged in. And they send an extra power supply so that you can do that. So those are all my extra storage. You can buy seedless pods and put your own seeds. You don't have to buy seeds from them. And you can see, here's the size for these. And you just push them in. And you just pop right into the basket. As a comparison, this is what an Aero Garden pod looks like. We just wanted to look at them and see their difference. So they actually already have an open top. Seeds in there. You can see they're much skinnier, much taller than what the Rise Garden ones are. So, yeah. We did actually try to grow one, and it worked fine. So, this mint back here is from one of the Aero Garden pods. So, you can see how much smaller it is sitting in that basket. But it grew. It worked. It didn't fall through. So, yeah, I really like having all this extra storage to put everything away when it's not being used. So this big tube right here is the return, and that small is actually the one that's pumping up, and it goes through this second hole and pumps it up to here, and out through this. So this is the one with the actual water coming through. Then it just gravity feeds through this whole tray. And the tray is built so that it'll gravity feed and move all the way through, around. Coming through this part, first part, and then goes down the tube here. So and then it comes down through here, and actually through this elbow is diverted over there. And the same thing runs around and comes out here. And I like to actually pour my minerals or the fertilizer and things in right here instead of reaching underneath here. I can just put them in here because this is the return into the tank. So overall, I really like this. The herbs have been wonderful. It's pretty easy to use. They give you everything you need. The app is easy to use. This is one of what they call a nursery, where the seeds start. If you buy seeds from Rise, they come like this, and they have the sprouting date, how long it should take for them to sprout. All you do is open up the middle here, and they've got seeds in this center. So the plant just kind of grows up through here, and the app will tell you when to start moving them and put them wherever you need to in your trays. So this is what the app looks like. Sorry for the poor picture. On the top right is the water indicator and the light indicator. You can change the light settings and turn them on and off. It shows you the nursery, what you have started, and the plants that are in there, and your trays. And when you click on those plants, you can remove them or move them to different spots, whatever you need to do. When you click on the yellow button on the bottom, it shows you things that you need to be doing with your water or whatever. Moving it is to move from the nursery to the tray. You select the plant, and then it shows you which level, and you just pick the spot for the trays that you have, and then move your plant from the nursery to the tray, and it keeps track of the age and what plants you have where. So one thing we've learned is when the plants start getting bigger, they'll eventually lose their flavor and taste a little off, and you need to be watching the roots because they're also getting really big. And this one was clogging up the water inlet, and we couldn't even get it out. After cutting the roots, we were able to pull the plant out, but you can see how much it had grown and all the other roots underneath. So you definitely need to be watching the roots. Just lift up the trays, take a look, see how it's looking, if everything's growing really well or how thick it is. And that might be why your water's not moving so well. This is another plant. It's really looking good, so I didn't remove it like the app said I should have. And the roots got really big and we couldn't even get it out. So lots of cutting to even get this plant out. Once the flavor was a little bit off, you can see how much roots it had grown underneath. So that's one thing that these plants seem to do, is they seem to grow pretty fast and they age really fast. So what I have outside, it seems like these should last as long, but they don't. you need to plan for succession planting a lot faster and get these plants. You use them and put new ones in pretty fast. So if not, then you're left doing this, trying to cut these roots so that you can get them through the tray. But succession planting seems to be pretty important with these indoor gardens to get them done. And this is what the roots looked like in that. It was pretty thick. Overall, though, I really like this garden. It's a lot of fun. Lots of good lettuce and herbs, especially when there's snow on the ground.